I do issue my warrant to the Clerk of the Crown to make out a new writ for the electing of a member to serve in this present Parliament for the borough constituency of Uxbridge and South Ruislip in the room of Alexander Boris Johnson.
Nobody required a parliamentary report to tell us that Johnson was a lying charlatan. Parliament will now vote on a 90-day suspension on Monday, and I will support the committee recommendation.
There's a few things that need to happen now as well. The legal costs which the public have paid for, they need to be recouped from Mr Johnson. The allowance to which he is entitled as a former Prime Minister, that needs to be removed. And of course his honours list as a disgraced former Prime Minister needs to be put in the bin.
I'm keen to ensure that if he were ever to successfully stand for election again, that he would be immediately subject to suspension and face an immediate recall petition. I oppose the UK government on the retained EU law bill, which bypasses parliamentary scrutiny and lacks consent from the Scottish Parliament and Welsh Senate. I voted against the Public Order Act regulations to protect legitimate protest and prevent the undemocratic use of Henry VIII powers to overturn parliamentary defeats on the Public Order Bill. On the Procurement Bill, I supported amendments on transparency declarations, excluding companies with employment tribunal or court convictions, and addressing concerns about organ harvesting. It's increasingly clear that whoever wins the next election, we will get more of the same. Denial of our democratic mandates and pro-Brexit stances. Labour aren't even trying to hide that Starmer's party is now a carbon copy of the Tories. And with devolution increasingly becoming unworkable, we really do need independence to chart our own course.
Being independent would mean that we would never again have a disaster like Brexit forced on us against our will. Those living in Scotland would get to choose their own governments and therefore drive decisions about our future. And with over 70% of Scots supporting membership of the EU, I have no doubt that our most prosperous future is as a modern, independent European country, just like many of our very successful neighbours.
As always, if you would like an advice surgery appointment or a visit to your local group or business, call me on 01506 654415 or email martyn.day.mp@parliament.uk. And until next week, stay safe.